Okay, I want to talk about being an opper on Mirage. It's a very easy map to op, and it's very easy to find lots of impact across the whole entire map. Which brings me to my first point. I think that a lot of oppers on this map think that they only have to play window. Window's a great place to start out at the beginning of the round as an opper. Perfectly fine coming here and scoping up and holding top mid, locking down this side of the map, but you're not supposed to be here the whole entire round. A lot of oppers will just get tunnel vision and sit here and not move the whole round. What's actually important is that you're constantly rotating around the map, keeping the other team on their heels, not knowing where you're at, and having to burn more util to clear out angles that you might be playing. So I'm going to take you guys through different positions you can play once you've rotated out of this mid window spot. So like I said, early round, come here, scope up, great. You have three options, right? You can go through jungle here. You can rotate around to CT. You can go into market. I think that coming into jungle is not the most effective because you're kind of sandwiched between all of these angles and you can kind of get caught out. I think that for beginner oppers, your best bet is going to be to go CT or to rotate into market and help B side. So we'll go over the easiest option first. Rotating into B is extremely easy. Not much happens over here. You should have a teammate jump spotting ideally. But you can do two things. If you can scope up here and hold the apps cross if he's feeling a little more pressured, or while he's jump spotting, what I like to do, he sees nobody up here, tell him to keep jump spotting, get up here, and then post up, jump up here, whatever you want to do, post up. Now you can hold this whole entire side of the map, and your B player can either rotate off to go to A, or he can go up cat and help your cat guy lock down mid and the other side of the map, and all you have to do is hold this. It really secures this side of the map and makes it so that your teammates don't have to worry about B side at all. And honestly, off this kind of information, you should be able to win the round a lot easier because, you know, you have all the info. Alternatively, you can go cat and hold kind of an angle like this. Sorry, my scope's being kind of weird. I'm not sure why. But you can hold like kind of an angle holding catwalk up and chair. It's also very good. And then if they exec B, you're obviously right here to help. Very good angle to play. Don't really cross this line because there's not much you can do. They can be playing headshot angles and just easily kill you, or, you know, just be safe and be smart about where you're playing. Don't overextend. Same thing with the naps. Don't feel the need to like go too far. You can hold this angle here. We don't feel the need to really walk in and start flanking yourself. If you want to do that, have a rifler walk in with you, have him walk through, and then you can leave.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm currently hosting a Christmas giveaway on my Twitter for a $140 Huntsman Brightwater Factory New. Do not miss your chance to win this awesome skin. The link to enter will be in the description of this video and on my channel. Good luck and Merry Christmas. Alright, so we've covered the B side of the map as rotating in as an opper. Let's look at what you're supposed to do when you're coming into CT. So when you come into CT, communicate with your A players what you want to hold and what they should be doing. If you have an A player under balcony here, a setup I like to do is I like to have a teammate stand here. I like to have a teammate stand right here and hold palace for me. And then I can focus on ramp by being up here on ticket. I can play whatever angle I want. I can sit here. I can go top ticket, hold ramp, jiggle con. But just communicate with what you want your teammates to do. Have them hold one side of the map. You know, have a rifler walk into ramp here, get into an off-angle ramp, and now you can sit here, hold palace, and not have to worry about, you know, anyone walking out and timing you. Same thing up here. One of the best peeks you can do is peek down into con from ticket. It's just very risky because you need, like I said, you need to have information on the other team and know that they're not going to walk out on you from ramp site or palace. So what I like to do is come up here. My teammates have this control. Maybe I have a guy stairs, maybe I have a guy inside ramp, and I come down here and peek into con. I now have the cat run up and the bottom con run up. I can tell my B players and my cat players to not worry about it or to peek off me, and they can focus on apps. I spot someone cat, they can turn around, start shooting them, you know, just play off each other. So this spot is very good. Unfortunately, a lot of teams know this, so they're gonna smoke top con. Here's a little bonus util you can throw. I'll show you guys this. It's gonna smoke off bench right here. Looks like a useless smoke, but it's so good because it blocks off all the vision from this ticket opper. So alternatively, if you're an opper or a rifler on the enemy team and a ticket opper is really annoying you, that's a good smoke to throw to get up through con and, you know, execute onto A. Walk into ramp here, play this angle. I have a teammate sitting here playing anti. They flash in, you might be blind, and then he gets a kill or you get a kill. So yeah, just make sure you're active and you're mobile and changing always what you're doing. Lastly, let's talk about jungle rotation. You just got smoked off window. Careful, because a lot of times if teams are going to smoke off window, especially if it's late, they might actually have an opper posted here waiting for you.
So just make sure when you're very cautious with how you peek this angle. If you're fast about it, he's not gonna be able to kill you in time. If you think he's not there, just take your risk and, you know, scope up on Palace. You can hold Palace from here, get a free kill on a guy trying to lurk. Or what I like to do is sit top con here, have these two angles, get ready to flick up and kill this guy, but also have a teammate sitting around con too, supporting me. Especially if bottom con smoked off, it makes your job really easy. You can just sit here and hold the top side of cat. Yeah, and you can have like a teammate in here holding like underpass side. So, you know, you can just help out around jungle. But honestly, I wouldn't stick around here too long because you kind of get stuck in between the whole map. And with all the smokes teams like the throw, you're kind of useless a lot of the time. But yeah, like I said, you could have a teammate push into Palace and play a million angles. You could be scoped up on ramp, you know, somewhere like this, catch off the other team and fall. In the jungle, you know, catch them as they're executing. But the most important thing is that you are always changing your position. You're always being active. You're moving around the map, not letting the other team know where you are. As soon as they know where you are, your job as an operator becomes a lot harder because you're constantly battling with, you know, flashes, smokes, mollies, HEs, two people trading at you, and it makes it really hard to, you know, find any impact. So make sure you're always conscious of that as an operator, and, you know, you make sure that you're always changing what you're doing. It may not be the smartest play or the best play that you're making, but as long as you're confident with it and you're always, you know, have a backup plan and, you know, another plan in your mind, it doesn't even have to be the best decision. It can be a bad decision, but if you're confident with it, you know, you can make it work. So keep that in mind next time you're playing, and I hope that you guys found this helpful and, you know, kind of gave you some direction and guidance on how to be a opera on Mirage and where to rotate around, and hopefully you don't feel as lost anymore. So make sure to subscribe to my channel for more tips like this. I'm always covering Awping and how to become a professional operator and, you know, how to improve your game. So make sure to sub to my channel and follow me for more.